Howdy, 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 my beautiful Taurus. How you doing, darling? Today I'm going to be doing your tarot reading for you versus them, darling. We're going to be seeing how you're feeling in this situation, how they're feeling in this situation, Taurus, and we'll just be going from there, seeing what the tarot cards have to say, seeing what insight they have for you. Keep in mind, Taurus, that this is going to be more so skewed towards relationships as well, so keep that in mind when receiving this reading. But if you find some cards that resonate with you, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe, Taurus, because it does help me out a lot. Or if you just enjoy my vibe, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe. I also do your weekly general tarot horoscope readings, Taurus, so be sure to check those out as well. Also let me know in the comments what your situation is. Remember, at the end of the day, Taurus, these cards are just here to give you some food for thought, a perspective to consider, never making choices in your life, because tarot cards can never get all the nuances of your own personal relationship, right? At the end of the day, I'm always here to support you in whatever decisions you end up making in your relationships, because you know your situation better than I do. You know what you can handle more. You know how you, if anything, you probably would know more than this about this person than I ever possibly could. I'm just going to be that friend that's always going to ride for you, darling Taurus. So let's jump into this tarot reading today. Let's see what's going to be going on between you and your person, Taurus. So we could be connecting to your twin flame, soulmates, darling, anyone that you put the labels to it, darling, right? I'm just here to flip the tarot cards. So let's get into this. All right, so we pulled two cards here, Taurus, and so I feel as if this card is for you and this card is for this other person. Oh, darling. So on your side of things, Taurus, we have the Devil card. And then on their side, we have the Three of Swords. So this definitely caught me off guard, Taurus, to see these two energies come in this way. Darling, can I say if there's like a little bit of trouble in paradise, darling, if there was ever a paradise in this situation, honey, I do see you in this state of, Taurus, I don't want to say that you guys are feeling petty necessarily, but you guys are feeling kind of just showing this individual how you, like, who you are, what you are, and kind of at the very least showing them what life would be like if they were to piss you off, if they were to hurt you, if they were to just no longer appreciate you, because I'm seeing a Taurus with their back turned walking away. You might identify with the Eight of Cups right now, Taurus, so I do suggest you guys checking out the Eight of Cups by definition, because I do feel like this sense of where it's like you care about this situation a lot, but at the end of the day, you're not afraid of walking away. You're not afraid of coming off as the bad guy, darling. You're not afraid of setting the boundaries and setting things straight when things need to be in order, darling. On their side of things, they have the Three of Swords. So I feel as if I'm already in the process of tapping into this energy in the sense of whatever it is going on here with you, Taurus, excuse me, of where they're feeling some type of hurt, they're feeling some type of pain, Taurus, with that Three of Swords, some type of disappointment. So I do suspect that you guys are already in this process of going a little bit of back and forth, darling. I feel if out of all the zodiac signs, this is probably the zodiac sign that is giving me the most reality TV, darling, of what's going on. So let's get into some clarifiers on the situation, darling. Let's see what is up. What caused you to be this way, Taurus? What put you in this place of having to set them in their place? Obviously, there had to be a good reason for it in the first place, so please don't take this as me chastising you, Taurus. All right, on your side of things, we have the Page of Pentacles. So were they not communicating enough, Taurus? Have they just, like, maybe you've been extending out communication towards them, Taurus, and perhaps it's just at this point in time where you're done trying? You're done trying to extend out your pentacles. You're done trying to extend out communication towards this person and be like, you know what? If this person wants to talk to me, they can text me, darling. But, you know, I also just heard, like, too little, too late as well, Taurus. You may be at this point just fed up where you're just like, you know what? I've tried so hard in this situation. I'm done even engaging with this anymore. I no longer want this connection. I feel as if as time has gone on with you, Taurus, you've been in this place of just sitting there waiting for a response, waiting for some sense of just engagement, acknowledgement, and just some type of interest towards you, putting more effort is something that I'm hearing. You wish that they put more effort towards this situation with you. On their side of things, the Six of Wands here. So on their side, Taurus, right now it feels as if, like, for them, they feel ignored, or not ignored. They don't feel as if you're, like, as if you see, like, you have eyes for them anymore. And admittedly, I don't think you do. I mean, on some level you care, because obviously you're coming into this reading, darling. But I feel as if Taurus, I feel as if like on some level you just like have made it very abundantly clear as well that you just kind of are checked out from the situation. The Fool card as well coming in with them for the reverse, both the Six of Wands and the Fool card being in the reverse for them, Taurus. So it's like, it's almost as if they kind of realized what's happened in this situation, Taurus. Like, but I feel as if, even if you haven't done this yet, I do kind of want to say, Taurus, that it feels as if like you do, like this was the necessary step for you to take for this. I was looking for my wand, darling. It feels like a necessary step for you to take, Taurus, of that devil energy of where you need to show them what it's like to not have you in their life anymore. I feel as if it's they need to have this sensation of being without the Taurus right now, because then Judgment card in the back of the deck for them, then that's when the action starts happening, Taurus. And so allow this energy to miss you a little bit. Allow this energy to miss you, Taurus. Allow this energy, allow this person to see what it feels like to not have that good morning text, to see what it feels like when you no longer are giving nice, long-winded sounds bad, nice, detailed responses. Be as short with them as they've been short with you, darling, right? This is probably one of the very few times, Taurus, that I'm gonna like enable that petty energy. Though, darling, trust and believe, darling, behind closed doors with my close friends, darling, I'm always gonna be that one and be like, yes, girl, be that pettiness. You be what you are born to be, darling, right? But I do get a little bit of pettiness here, but I feel as if this is kind of essential. They do need like a wake up call moment, because I am seeing like snapping of the fingers, trying to wake up. It's weird imagery, but trying to wake up a bunny. I don't know why, but I'm taking this more so as like they just need this wake up call. I don't know the relevance of a bunny whatsoever, darling. Because Knight of Pentacles here. This is the energy I feel as if they're exuding. They're a little bit slower paced, Taurus. It's like they might have these feelings, right? But it's just like they've been kind of dragging their feet. You know, I feel as if they need some type of motivation to push forward in this connection, to really realize that they need to put some work into this as well. You can't be the only one dragging this cart along, right? That cart being that connection that you two have, whether it's romantic, platonic, or what have you. It does feel like they need something to put a fire under their engine. What is that phrase? Fire under their butt. You know, something to just like get their engines going, because they have this is the card that I noticed was trying to fall out when I like picked it back up into the deck. The Sun card coming in here, because that's essentially what needs to happen if you want this connection to even really go anywhere, Taurus. Now, keep in mind, this is not me promising, because I mean, darling, I'm the last person to be sugarcoating anything, Taurus. The Sun situation, this is really the best case scenario for you, Taurus. It's not the situation. Maybe this person isn't the best thing for you. Maybe you walking away from this connection really just allows you to open up to a new connection entirely, darling, right? You know, the Sun doesn't promise this sense of beautiful, fabulous connection with this person. The Sun just promises that you're going to be happy on the other side of this when you finish walking away from this, when you turn your back to this, right? So whether that comes into the sense of where they are chasing you, Taurus, or where it's just that you continue walking off into that Sun, darling, right? It's going to be different from a multitude of you Tauruses. But yeah, there's definitely this sense of where it's like, you need to be the cause of some type of change in this dynamic, or how things are currently, Taurus, just are not going to flow, darling. I do feel like it feels as if like I'm keep being shown like chili seasoning, spicy seasoning, Cajun seasoning. So I feel as if like you need to be the one to add a little bit more fieriness to this, more spark, some more spice to this connection, darling. If you want to like wake this connection up. It's very interesting imagery that I'm getting for you guys, Taurus. Let's see here. Knight of Cups here in the reverse, King of Swords, as well as the Ten of Pentacles. So for you guys, Taurus, I get this. Did I show you guys? I don't think I showed you guys, Taurus, these cards here. It's giving me very much so. Admittedly, I feel as if as you guys are walking away from this, a lot of you guys are coming in with this sense of where Taurus, I feel like a lot of you guys are just coming into the sense of where a lot of you guys are just once you start walking away, you become very disinterested in this connection, or at the very least disinterested until they start showing more seriousness to this, right? With that Ten of Pentacles, start showing that they want something out of this, being like, you know what, if you want to be part of my energy, you want to be associated with me, darling, then you need to start bringing something home. You need to start bringing something to the table as well. I do feel as if with this King of Swords here, Taurus, you guys need to look up the term gray rocking. If you're not familiar with it, Taurus, gray rocking is this sense of where you're not really giving anything away with your emotions. You're not showcasing. You may be feeling something inside when this person sends a text or what have you, but you're not letting it be known. It's all like you're keeping a very good control of your psyche during this time. You're not allowing your emotions, your thoughts to just be overwhelmed and showcase it to the world. Taurus, really at this time, I feel like the best thing I can tell you to do based off of these cards is to really start exuding a lot more of just more bossed up energy, or just this sense of being like, not to say that you're not bossed up, Taurus, but it's just like presenting yourself and being like very much so goddess or god energy, into the sense of like, or just like royalty. I feel like the need to square up my shoulders a little bit, of where it's just like, if you want this at this point, you need to earn it, darling, right? And I feel as if you need to just make this person put in some work, darling, if you want this connection to work out. You need to not also be afraid of just like, you know, when you what is the phrase? When you choose to, Taurus, make the decision of being like, all right, I'm walking away. You can't allow this moment of weakness after the fact, Taurus, because I feel as if that's what they're really banking on, Taurus, is your reaction on something based off of this. All right. So just please keep that in mind, Taurus, when it comes to this connection. And I mean, that's just suggestion from these tarot cards. So before we wrap up this tarot reading, though, Taurus, let's do a best case scenario, darling, when it comes to this connection, darling. Best case scenario, and see if we can get any advice from your spirit guides or ancestors when it comes to this connection, you know, darling. So brace for impact, potentially. Taurus, okay. So we have here the Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and Queen of Pentacles as well. So best case scenario with this, Taurus, is this sense of where, you know, with that Ace of Swords, it's this sense of charging forward, Taurus. It's the sense of charging forward with a new perspective on something. Seven of Pentacles here, it's this willingness to put some nurturing, like kind of like a team effort, this willingness to put energy, put work into this situation, into this relationship. Queen of Pentacles here, Taurus, this is your energy, right? The Queen of Pentacles is earth energy. I feel as if this is like the perfect energy to be exuding, this sense of just being like asking or expecting to, on some level, them actually providing something, because you need to, like, you are completely fine by yourself. You are completely content without this connection, and I feel like you already acknowledged this as well. Ten of Cups here with the Queen of Swords as well. It's going to take some work. It's going to take some boundaries when it comes to this connection. It's going to take, you know, I don't feel like this is going to be an easygoing connection to really make work, to be honest. I feel like it has a pretty high, I mean, admittedly, Taurus, and I feel like you already acknowledged this as well, is where it's like this connection, even if it were to last a little bit longer, I don't feel as if most of you Tauruses see this really going anything long term. I feel like most of you guys see this more so as like just something to spend some time on, you know, nothing, you know, just getting a little taste of something, darling, but nothing really too serious. And so as long as you keep going at it with this perspective of where you acknowledge that there's plenty of other fish in the sea, darling, and unless this fish starts providing something to your space, then you're going to find another fish that does replace that energy, darling. So yeah, let's see if you were to entertain a new energy, let's see what that looks like for you, Taurus. You have the High Priestess card, the Moon card, as well as the Eight of Wands. So this card tried to come out too, and the Seven of Cups. So you definitely will have options, Taurus. I do feel as if, I mean, admittedly, Taurus, I don't feel like I see anything too serious for most of you guys in the coming days. I feel as if you guys just are going to be playing the field a little bit, Taurus. You're going to be playing the field, seeing how things feel, seeing how, trying out this fish over here, trying out that fish over there, darling. Just have fun with connections right now, Taurus. Have fun with them and just don't take any of them too seriously. I'm always going to be the first one to say if I see like a strong connection with something, then I'll see it. But I'm also not going to sit here and be like, oh, this is the one, Taurus. This is the one. Because I don't feel like you think of this as like the one all be all either, Taurus. So yeah, darlings, that is the tarot reading that I have for you, Taurus. If you want to book a tarot reading with me, a private reading, my website's always linked down below, SimplyVelca.com, darling, next to my social medias, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, all that being Simply Velca, Taurus. I also do your general readings every single Monday, so be sure to check that out as well. And until next time, Taurus, I love you so much. Bye.